Record in 5-set matches. Arkansas is 5-3. They have won their last 3 5-setters. Kentucky 2-1. You mentioned what it would mean for Arkansas. What would it mean for Kentucky, a team that started 3-7 this year, to make it to the regional final?
Well, you asked Reagan Rutherford, she says this team reminds her of the 2020 team that went on and won a national championship when she was a freshman. I mean, think about that. That's the aspiration of this group. They think that they're good enough to win a national championship. Well, sometimes your back's against the wall and you got to do hard things. Can you win a 5-set match here in Lincoln to get yourself to face Nebraska on Saturday?
Fifth set is going to feel a little different. It will go very fast. We play to 15 points. Elise Getzinger will start us off. Gillen is blocked. She'll get a second take. Dug by delay. Here comes Taylor on the right side. Taylor head out of the back row.
Love the tandem. Really nice job. There's eye candy right with the middle blocker. Pettis runs forward, and then head comes right over top of her from the back row to get that kill. You're focused on the middle blocker, and you don't realize head's coming right behind her.
Brooklyn delay will try her hand out of the back row. Gillen with the set, but blocked. Gillen again, dug up by Whitworth. Jill Gillen, give her 18.
That's 3 swings in 1 rally. One, she gets blocked, covers herself. Second one, she betters and goes high, deep corner. And then the third one, she solves it by getting a kill. I mean, that's so impressive. She betters her swings throughout a rally.
McGrome on the move. It's tight. It was touched by Arkansas. So Kentucky gets another chance, and you give it up for Erin Lamb, who's up to 14. She's one of 4 Kentucky Wildcats in double figures.
First of all, Erin Lamb tipped the ball into the block, recycles it, and resets the offense for Kentucky to set herself up for a kill there. Taylor was down and did not get back up to block on that play. Not sure what happened. Looks like she and Rutherford collided. Arkansas takes the advantage.
Hannah Hogue goes at Rutherford. It goes over, and Jill Gillen was waiting. 4-1 here in the 5th set.
Hannah Hogue picking on Rutherford in the back row there from a passing standpoint. Nice job by Jill Gillen redirecting that overpass across the court.
Johnny Taylor, Hannah Hogue underneath it. Lamb rejected, and all the momentum with Arkansas right now.
But it's because of the digs from Hannah Hogue, keeping them in the rally, putting so much pressure on Kentucky to be perfect offensively. Look at Hannah Hogue throwing her body under that ball. And then Erin Lamb thinks she needs to do more, and this one falls short in the net.
So Kentucky's got to call a timeout. Arkansas on a 3-0 run. They are up 5-1 in a winner-take-all 5th set. Here in the 5th set, in the round of 16, winner will face Nebraska on Saturday. It's all Arkansas right now. They're out to a 5-1 lead. And the momentum with the Hogs. Reagan Rutherford, a good sign for Kentucky.
Nice response by Kentucky coming out of the timeout. You have to cut the bleeding. You got to be able to side out efficiently. Great job by Reagan Rutherford going cross court there.
Playing to 15. Maggie caught right in the middle of the floor, too.
If you play Arkansas, you know Arkansas likes to run Maggie Cartwright out of the middle of the court. She's got so much range both directions. This one cross body. Look out below. She crushed that ball.
Crone goes with Teeler, and it's wide. That puts Kentucky at 29 hitting errors, and Craig Skinner is going to challenge this. If it stands, that ties their season high.
As soon as Ajani Teeler hit that ball, every Kentucky player immediately turned to Craig Skinner and asked for him to challenge it. That's a tough angle because Hogue's obviously set up defensively there, so it's hard to tell.
Ooh. If it grabs any part of that white line, it is in.
I thought I got it.
I usually trust Holly.
Ooh.
Nice camera work in the truck.
And it was in. Kentucky still has 2 challenges remaining. Each team got an additional challenge when we hit the 5th set.
Huge challenge. 7-2 feels a lot different than 6-3.
Pulled that out of her pocket.
In the bottom, just dropped out of that serve. Gillen was lined up, and it was a flat, clean, as you would say, clean serve. Look at the bottom drop. What a serve.
And right back to it. Gillen gets underneath it. Reagan Rutherford on the dive. Hogue to Gillen out of the back row. In comes Head. Off of Kentucky's block at 7-4.
Rutherford got up to block that defensively, just a little bit too late.
Tough first contact by Delay. Jackson going to Head. Gillen to Cartwright. Rutherford turns it down the line. Arkansas is going to scramble, but they get it back over. And an easy off-speed swing by Rutherford. Taylor Head with the stop! Arkansas the first to 8, and we will switch sides.
Really nice job by Taylor Head, staying inside, not leaving early to go against Reagan Rutherford. She gets up against Getzinger, gets his one-on-one stub block.
And that's a gamble for the left-sider to come all the way to the middle and leave Reagan Rutherford alone on the right side, but it pays off for Arkansas.
Scary money don't make no money, Holly.
Good point.
Arkansas has never been to the regional final. Does that change tonight in Lincoln? Nebraska awaits this winner.
Delay scores there. That one gets away from the Arkansas defense, and this is go time for Kentucky.
John Cook watching on. Who will his Nebraska Cornhuskers face on Saturday? Pettis, and that is out. A rare error by Sanaya Pettis. She has been so clutch for them today.
A little bit of a low set there, so she couldn't get on top. She pushed it instead.
Cartwright off hands. Delay tipped that with her left hand. Hannah Hogue calling on Taylor Head, and Kentucky's block was bigger. They're within 1.
Arkansas in some good places defensively. Taylor Head goes for it in transition, but Elise Getzinger shuts the door for Kentucky.
It's a 3-0 run for the Wildcats. They trailed 8-4 here in set number 5. Nothing bigger for either of these teams than this match this season. The first regional final in school history is up for grabs for Arkansas, who's already had an historic year. Kentucky is trying to get back in the regional final for the 3rd time in the last 7 seasons. Kentucky also hasn't lost to Arkansas since 2012.
What a better day than to finally surpass that feat, right? If you're Arkansas, I've loved watching and calling this match between these two teams. My gosh, I don't want either of these teams to lose, right? Arkansas has done so well throughout the entirety of this match, whereas Kentucky has ebbed and flowed. They've had high moments, they've had low moments, and now they've cut this thing to 1, being down 8-4 here in the 5th. I don't want to see how this is going to end, because I'm going to feel for whoever loses. Both teams are deserving.
Yeah, agreed. I think Arkansas has kind of showed how they always play. Their style of play, they're just relentless. Even when they get knocked down, they respawn and they never give up.
You talk about this Arkansas team, guys. They have 4 players with double-doubles in this match.
Well, you talk about, right, our first match of the day, Nebraska-Georgia Tech. I think Georgia Tech players will go home and they'll kick themselves because they didn't play their best volleyball. Arkansas, depending on how this goes, they've laid it all on the line. They have done everything possible to win this game today. You got to take a lot of pride in that.
You know they want the win. Taylor Head does. That's 9-7 now, Arkansas. Ends a 3-0 run by Kentucky. Cartwright, one of those double-doubles, is back behind the service line. 15 kills, 11 digs, 2 aces. Bevan saved a 3rd. Hogue going middle with Pettis. Getzinger off of 1 foot into the tape. Arkansas's hit 10.
Elise Getzinger likes that low seam ball on the slide in the block for Arkansas there, and she hits that one low. Delay looking for the line, won't get it. Arkansas 4 points away from history. Arkansas has been, Delay's been dug in that angle, tries to do something else with it, just turning it a little bit wide for Kentucky. Timeout, Kentucky. And they call the Hogs in Lincoln. Taylor Head did not start off this match the way she wanted, but by gosh, she's going to finish it how she wants.
Truly. Holly, you summed it up perfectly. This is a relentless volleyball team, a resilient volleyball team, and they proved that all year. What better way to show that than the story of Taylor Head this afternoon? Not a great start, but she still was able to impact the game in other ways as her offense finally started to click, and she was able to match the production of Jill Gillen on that outside pin.
And now 12 kills. What a comeback.
Started with 1 kill, 5 errors. Since then, 11 kills, just 1 error.
And they lost that 1, right? Because they weren't getting the production they're used to seeing from her. And then since then, they've had a lot of success. You got to have all of your players producing and providing great plays. And Arkansas, for the majority of this match, has had that.
And Arkansas has made some gambles. Yeah. I mean, they're putting 1 block in the middle, moving their left sider all the way over, trying to commit to that other pin, and it's really paid off.
If you're Kentucky in this moment, you got to come out, side out efficiently, right?
Kentucky hitting zeros in this 5th set when Arkansas is hitting 200.
You can't play scared, though. You can't tip your way out of this. You got to trust what you've done all season long, that it's going to be good enough. Give it your all here for the last few points of this 5th set.
Kentucky out of timeouts for the 5th set and the match. Getzinger does it with one blocker in front of her.
That was a good rotation for Kentucky to get out of front row setter, and only Getzinger in delay in the front row in that last rotation.
Hogue to head, busting up the Cats' block. Taylor Head, give her 13.
Hogue so fast ahead for the kill. Getzinger chasing the whole time.
Worth mentioning, both setters are live, meaning they're both in front row. They don't dump the ball often, but something to keep an eye on.
Rome sends it out to Erin Lamb. She's dug by Taylor Head. Lamb finding the open court.
Erin Lamb usually likes to take the big swing, but that time saw the opening in the middle of the court, throws it down for Kentucky.
Arkansas needs just 2 more points. Jada Lawson in the match for the Razorbacks. And it's an ace! Match point Arkansas!
That's her second ace of the match, and that one just gets away the seam between the two Kentucky players.
On the cusp of history. Rome trying Teeler. We play on. Second match point Arkansas. Hogue to Jill Gillen. Call the Hogs to the round of 8 for the very first time. History for the Razorbacks. They will face Nebraska on Saturday for a spot in the semifinals.
How deserving is this Arkansas team led by Jill Gillen, Taylor Head, Maggie Cartwright. You deserve to celebrate. You have just set up David versus Goliath on Saturday afternoon in Lincoln, Nebraska.
And the story continues for Arkansas. It's something you want to see because they have fought so hard to get here.
I don't know, it's emotional watching. It truly is. I mean, they've tried to break through time and time again. They've been left out of the NCAA tournament time and time again. And they finally are getting it done. What a whirlwind. What a moment. They deserve it.
Jill Gillen, Jason Watson. It was a total team effort. 4 double-doubles. Jill Gillen, a player that was told you'll never play college volleyball. She said, watch me. Watch me get my team to the round of 8 for the very first time. And Jill is joining us now. Jill, what makes this team so special? How did you just make history for the Razorbacks?
What makes this team special is the people on it. We're relentless, and we don't want to leave each other, and we don't want to take the hog off. And so I'm just so proud of what we were able to accomplish just now. No other Razorback team has done this, and our senior class has not beat Kentucky ever. So it's very, very special.
After the first set loss, what did you guys talk about on the sideline?
We just talked about going out and being us, driving our serves and hitting high hands and cleaning up our game a little bit. And so I'm really proud of the way that we played.
Jill, we're so used to seeing you and your running mate, Taylor Head, go pound for pound, right, with kill after kill. Taylor had a little bit of a rocky start. What did you think of her response to be able to come back and play the way she did late in this match?
Taylor is always composed, and she always has a blast. And so I wasn't really worried. I don't think that anybody was worried, because she will find a way, and she always does, and she played her way into it, and she did fabulous.
Jill, what was the biggest challenge facing Kentucky for a third time this season, especially when the stakes are this high?
I think their defense is really good. Their blocking was set up really well against us. They know us, we know them, so that's just always challenging when you know a team that well.
So now you get to face the #1 seed on their home court. What are your thoughts on that?
What an opportunity. We're looking forward to it, and we did not want to go home today, and we don't want to go home anytime soon, and what an environment to be in. That will be so fun.
Speaking of not going home, Jason Watson said he didn't want this to end because he doesn't want his time with you to end. What does it mean to you to get to play one more game and possibly more with him?
It means everything. I'm so thankful for all that Arkansas volleyball has done for these people, and all that Jason has done for me. So I'm very, very grateful.
Jill, it was a joy to watch. Congratulations. We'll see you on Saturday.
Thank you.
Arkansas is not done. We will see them in the round of 8 for the very first time. Arkansas is moving on, and they will face Nebraska, the #1 overall seed in this tournament.